Oh, welcome back to the channel. Today is a good day. New parts, new clutch, new chain, clutch bolt, new handle grips, kill switch, throttle, brake lever, new brake lever, new bolts. Got the clutch cover outside getting painted. Well, it is already painted. We're gonna put these handlebars on real quick. I'm sorry. We're gonna put these handle grips on real quick, run some cables real quick, put the brakes together, put the seat on, fire this thing up for the first time, maybe drive it, I'm not quite sure. But I'm gonna start working on these handlebars real quick, get them set up, get them put on, I'll go from there. New grips, throttle, kill switch, brake. Ran into a slight issue. Uh-oh. So now what I gotta do is I gotta heat this up, bend this bracket back, have it sitting back so I can put this engine there. I thought it was supposed to fit how it sits. I guess not. So make sure if you get one of these with the 212, the valve cover shouldn't be no different. I mean, I know it's different, but it shouldn't stick out any more than the non-Hemi. You gotta bend this back. So same thing I did with the bars. I'm gonna heat this up. Hopefully I don't bubble the paint up this time because I want to keep this paint. Bend the bars back, make a little bit more room. Yeah, it's kind of, doesn't have to go far, but it's got to go quite a bit. So I'm gonna heat them up. Hopefully get this pushed back. Hopefully get this set in there and maybe running it today. Well, first side went pretty good. Bending it back, see it's no longer straight. So got plenty of clearance with the wheel. The other side didn't go so good. Not a big deal. It broke right at the little drain hole or whatever you want to call that hole. Not the worst case. I'm not using this mount for anything. I'm not going to put the fender back on because now it won't fit, especially with bending it back. My red MiniBike has that mount completely cut off and welded back shut. You see the paint did come off when I was hitting it. This metal I could not bend by hand. Even heating it up cherry red, I had to take a hammer to it and bend it back. So maybe the vibrations caused it to break. Not the worst scenario. Like I said, I don't necessarily need this bracket to be on there anyway. It's kind of for looks now. Maybe at some point down the road I'll take it off and weld it flat, fill the weld in. But for now, I just got to resand all this paint where it's all bubbled off, straighten it back up. That should give me enough room to put this motor in now and clear this valve cover. So let me let this cool off for a second, sand it back down, give it a couple sprays real quick, and we'll try to put this engine back in one more time. Look at it. Bam! Plenty of room. Plenty of room. So the next thing is put the clutch on, put the chain on, align the chain. We want to get straight. We wanted to get it pretty straight. And then we can, well, I don't have a tensioner. That's a problem. But we can align the chain still. Put the clutch on, align the chain, drill holes, mark holes, drill holes, do whatever we gotta do to get this thing running right. And we'll be there soon when I get these parts. Well, when I get a tensioner now, because for some reason I didn't order one. I thought I had one, but I guess not. I'm gonna put this clutch on and go from there. Okay, so how I'm marking these, took a Sharpie and I marked the corner of the engine plate, and what I'm gonna do when it's time to drill, I'm gonna make a square pretty much and make them corners meet. I did them on all four sides. See how I got, I'm trying to get light in there, sorry. See, I got them two marks. I'm gonna make them marks meet up, and that should be right where the center of the hole is at, roughly. So I'm gonna take this engine back off, mark them line them marks up to where they should be in the right spot. Drill a couple holes. 5/16 is the hole. And hope it fits. Okay, I got the engine back off. Now, this is all gonna get covered, so it's okay if you draw on this. Just gonna go straight across, kind of the best you can. Straight across. There we go. That's where we need to drill. This one's gonna eye it. Straight across. Should be pretty close. Same thing for back here. We're gonna go straight across. Straight across. There we go. And this one we're gonna go straight across. And eyeball it roughly there. Same thing for this one. Eyeball it roughly here. Okay, there's our 4 spots where we're gonna mark it. Now this is not the best way to do it. This is just a quick and easy way to do it. Quick and simple, I should say. It might not even work. I'm hoping it does. We're gonna find out though. 5/16, I'm gonna make a little pilot hole. 5/16, we're gonna drill it out. Hopefully get this thing mounted. There you have it. 4 holes drilled. That should be correct. If not, just go back in there and wobble them out a little bit, and they'll fit. They'll fit. There you have it. Engine is mounted. Engine is mounted. There's the holes I had to drill. 5/16, 13mm head and socket. The engine is mounted. The chain is straight. Put this back on here to be. Way it doesn't come off. I need to get a tensioner, so there's no point in cutting the chain. But what we can do, put some gas in this thing, put some oil in this thing, start it up, hook up the throttle, hook up the kill switch, which is easy. To show you how to do that, you literally just plug these 2 wires in and you ground it. Take the switch off over here. You ground this ring, plug the wire in right over here, this yellow one right here, and that's your kill switch. Let's put some oil in this thing, get it fired up, let it run for a second, get a heat cycle going through it, and we need one more part and we will be running and riding this thing. Stay tuned. Nothing but the best, some gas that's been sitting for a while. I might keep this seat off. Look how easy this is to fill it up. Gas only. I got the gas. Excuse me for that. Boy. Alright. I did not change. Fuel on. Choke on. I did not change the pull string yet. I should have done that. Okay. Let's fire it up. Uh-oh. That ain't good. We don't want that. I gotta loosen that bolt real quick. That governor's kicking in already, but this bike's not made for speed. This bike's gonna be slow for the yard. Yeah, so that's the fix. That's how you want it. You gotta take this little cap off right here. This cap, there's a little washer behind it. Take this washer out, put the cap back on. And don't tighten it so far you don't have any free play. See, you want this thing to free play, so when we hook the throttle up, which we'll do here in a second, we can have this thing free playing. I gotta take this air box off for a second, which I'll probably come on this side of the handlebars through here, come through here like this. I'll cut the length, obviously. Wrap this over and into there. That's how it's gonna run. I'll cut it to length. I don't need it to be that long. So get that going. We're almost there. I wish I had this. Okay, cable is cut, cable is ran. Mounted right there. Comes back on its own. So we got good throttle. Just a couple of zip ties. We're not there to the zip tie part yet. I wanted to show the kill switch real quick. It's gonna take. You know what? I get the wrong circuit. You need an 8mm, not a 10. Okay, I don't know what's up with this one. Maybe I got a bad ground. Well, they're both working. I looked at my other one, it is wired the same way, and this one has no effect. Except for on this bike it does, and it's wired the same way. This is going, I don't know what's going on with this thing. But what I do know is this cover is not in the right spot. Holy cow. How tight are these? Oh, there we go.